contestant number one. It's sounding a bit like blind date, this, isn't it? It's James Courtney. He's from the University of Birmingham, the Centre for Hydrogen and Fuel Cell Research. His research area is fuel cells and catalysts.
There you go. Thank you very much. I'm James. Thank you. And I'm here today to talk to you about bacteria and bling, a couple of my favourite things. Now, bling is a part of every bit of modern life in today's culture. From American rappers to the catalysts used in industrial processes producing some of the products that you've used today. Now, bling can be defined as precious metals, metals such as palladium, platinum, gold, and silver. One example of where you might have come across these today would have been in the catalytic converter that you might have driven, would have been underneath the car that you would have driven here today. Now, its job in that example is to break down some of the harmful emissions that that car releases so that it can be more beneficial to the environment. Now, one of the problems with bling is where do we get it from? We all know it's quite expensive, which is why it's such a good thing to wear. Now, quite commonly, bling is mined from resources in South Africa or Russia, and in hard-to-get places. These resources are diminishing, increasing the cost of these products, these catalysts, these precious metals. Now, that means that the American rappers aren't very happy, but it also means that people like me and you may find that our goods are getting more expensive day after day after day. So what can we really do about this? Well, that's where bacteria come in. Now, I don't view bacteria as some people might do. I don't see them as dangerous things that might cause infections. Neither do I see them as the friendly bacteria after the dodgy named El Caseum Unitas that you might find in Yakult. I see them as a workforce, millions of little organisms that I can bend to my will. I can get them to do the work for me. So if I return to that catalytic converter that was underneath your car on the way here, when that breaks down the emissions, it also breaks down itself a little bit. It emits tiny little particles of precious metal onto the road, forming that road dust that you might have seen along the side of some of our common roads. Now, if I go around and I pick that up and I process it a little bit, I can put it into a solution. I can then add these bacteria, and they do the work for me. They concentrate that low concentration into much higher concentrations. In effect, they coat themselves in a bling coat. Now, I can take that and use it as a catalyst. And that's where I do my research. I look at breaking down hydrogen with these catalysts in a fuel cell to produce electricity and water. So effectively, the waste which you are leaving on roads, I'm using by using the work of the bacteria to do all the hard work for me so that I can drive a cheaper and emission-free vehicle. Thank you very much. That's me for today. If I've interested you, please visit my Flickr account, which is Adventures of an Electrochemist. Thank you.